What's up, y'all? Welcome to this extra episode of the Microtransaction. I'm your host, Chris, and today I am joined by the great deliverer himself, Liquid. Liquid, how are you doing today?
I am well, Chris. I'm well. We got some plans, dude, with some new stuff coming out. Oh man, I can't wait. Oh. Yeah, you'll see it soon enough.
Yeah, you'll see it sooner than later. Maybe sooner, maybe later.
Wow. Who knows?
Well, I guess we could tell the Patreons we're working on some cool stuff. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. You're not paying me that much.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. You can't give away the farm.
No. You can't give away the farm.
Yeah.
The money's in the banana stand. If you get it, you get it.
Oh.
Hey, I didn't think you would get it.
Fuck you, Chris.
I'm sorry, look, you're pretty lame.
I watched all of Arrested Development. Actually,
did you really?
Except for like the last season, because I feel
that's fine.
They just kept going back to the old season.
You didn't need to.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah, you're fine. But
the thing is, well, hold on. I'm sorry. I gotta
no. Go into it.
Because it's just like, yeah, it's like the thing is, I didn't even notice that that's what they were doing until one of my friends told me. He's like, yeah, I didn't really care for last season because all they do is just maybe like half the episode of whatever you're watching is just referencing the old, like an older episode of some sort. I'm like, or catching you up in some way, shape, or form. I'm like, huh. Instantly stopped watching it after that.
Yeah, it was real bad. You realize like, yo, we have the actors, but
we're talking about Arrested Development, by the way. I don't know if I came across that I said completely. Arrested Development. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Don't apologize. Apologize to me.
No, I apologize to them because they probably wondering what the hell we're talking about here.
No, this episode isn't gonna be about Arrested Development, okay? Well, today we're talking about the #1 cuck on planet Earth, Kanye West.
God, cuck, dude, that's a little strong.
No, this motherfucker. For you guys that don't know what's happening right now, this guy basically got dumped and wants to let the entire world know that someone is fucking his wife.
Or Pete Davidson is a homewrecker.
Or Pete Davidson was in there and we know he's in there.
No, he's in there. In there like swimwear.
Oh my god, Liquid, do you know what like the details of what's going on? Do you need to break down tell me?
Vaguely. I've seen a few TikToks. I've seen some ticks. I've seen some talks.
Okay.
And their references. But yeah, catch us up.
So the thing is, Kim and Kanye, they were married, have a couple kids, all this stuff, right? And the thing is, we know their relationship is going down in the dumps. Like, it was coming to the end of their relationship.
Who would have thought?
Very sad, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so they were getting a divorce. Like, it's just, unfortunately, it just happens.
Right.
So the thing is, they were separated. There was even reports that they weren't even living in the same house for like the last year of their marriage.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So, but then like when this started, when the Pete Davidson era started kicking in, is when she hosted SNL, and there was a scene where they kissed. When he was Aladdin and she was Jasmine.
You're talking about Pete Davidson,
yeah,
right?
Pete Davidson.
I remember seeing that.
Yeah.
I heard about that.
And apparently Kanye West said he was there. Yeah, so he saw his wife just kiss, which is, in Hollywood, professional. Someone kisses someone, it could be for camera. Yeah, whatever. Apparently it wasn't for camera. You know what I'm saying? Man. My boy was like, yo, let me kiss this girl in front of her ex-husband. And apparently my boy Kanye was just getting off on it.
Was that off the script? Like, was that
No, it was on the script, but
Oh, okay.
People who are on the show also write for the show.
Right.
So I'm not saying that I'm saying the odds of it not being planned or on purpose is very slim to none.
Okay.
Now, could it just been a happy accident? Kim Kardashian just kissed Pete Davidson like, yo, this weird looking motherfucker, I need this man in my life. Yeah. Or they were already fucking around and he was like, I'm gonna kiss this girl in front of her ex-husband and Kanye West. And Kanye proceeded to lose his mind on the internet, just making terrible meme after terrible meme. He put an Avengers style thing of Civil War where he's Captain America, Pete Davis is Iron Man, and like the cast of characters, people that are on his side, people that are against him. He even beat it with Kid Cudi. Did you hear about this?
The Kid Cudi I did hear about. I'm a fan of Kid Cudi, and yes, I heard about that.
Did you hear what Kid Cudi said to Kanye?
I recollect him calling him a dinosaur of some sort.
Yes.
And for the record, last time I checked, Kid Cudi, not a paleontologist. So,
but the thing is,
I thought it was gonna be a good joke, and it just fell flat.
No, that was not.
It was I don't know where I was going with that.
I don't know where that was going either. I was like,
that's Jack Daniels. That's the Jack.
That's the confidence of Jack, baby. But
you don't know Jack.
Hey, there you go. He bounced back. But the thing is, Kid Cudi, and I feel like it's one of the most insulting things you could say in their industry, because you never want to seem like you're old and out of touch. You want to be cool and hip.
Yeah.
And Kanye is 41 years old.
Is he?
Yeah. Remember, he's been popular for like 20 years.
My God. I guess so. I forget.
Yeah, you forget you were still a youth.
Yeah.
When Kanye was popping.
I think I was in like middle school, early high school.
Yeah.
Wow.
You like, Through the Wire, bro. This sound's real good. I wonder if this is the last we're gonna hear Kanye West.
I'm like, my man, too bad it's gonna be a one-hit wonder.
Yeah, right. You know who I forgot his name. Anyway, not important. So he lost his shit. He went against Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi also said, "I'm the best part of your albums." Yes. Okay.
Yes.
And it's just like I don't want to say that he is the best part of his album, but I'm not saying he's the worst part of his albums.
Like, I've listened to a few more. Like, ever since I read that, I started looking more into some of the albums. All right, and I don't think Kid Cudi's 100% right with saying that. Like, I don't think he's correct.
Okay.
I don't think he's the best part. I mean, granted, I'm sure he's the best part in some of them, but not all of them, obviously. But I'm not saying he doesn't have a point. He definitely has a point, I feel like. So, okay. But yeah, I don't agree with him 100%, but he definitely has a point.
Yeah. And the thing is, I don't understand why Pete Davidson is not just bodying Kanye. Because it's not like it's a musical beef.
Right.
Like, Kanye's talking shit.
Yeah.
And Pete Davidson is a very good stand-up comedian.
Yeah, he would be witty, right?
No, you think he would just be like, yo, I'm going to body this guy.
Yeah.
You're in my world now. We're making jokes. I'm going to roast you till you come home.
Right.
But bro, it must be the Kim K pussy must be so good where she's like, don't say anything. And then he just didn't.
Yeah.
Because for those who also don't know, she flew... Kim Kardashian, Miss Bougie herself, flew all the way to Staten Island to get some dick.
No, for real?
Yes.
This is a fact.
This is 100% fact. She's at the airport in Staten Island.
Staten Island, and then did she fly back when she was done, or?
Yeah.
What?
She flew in for a dick appointment.
Wow. Is this guy Pete Davidson out here just scheduling her in? So
well, the thing is, like, Ariana Grande pretty much told everyone that homie's packing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which then I remember him talking about how she just has tiny hands, so it makes it look like it's bigger. That's what he was saying.
And apparently that's not true, because Pete Davidson, he banged out Kate. Like, if you look at his stat sheet, homie's just.
It goes to show you don't have to look the best. You just have to be funny. As long as you're funny, you'll be right in.
Oh, man. We can get into that. Bro, we got enough time.
Yeah, we
got more than enough time.
Yeah.
Because Pete Davidson basically just out here winning, not saying anything, having sex with Kim Kardashian. And I don't think, they're going to be romantically involved.
No.
I think it is 100%. She just wants some good dick. You know, it's not going to be like Pete Davidson's going to be the new father of her fucking children.
No, definitely not. I don't see that either.
No. So, it's just some. I think for her, it's some side dick, like some worthy side dick.
Sure.
And Kanye West is dating this one girl, but I think they broke up.
Okay.
Where she did an interview where she's like, "Yeah, I was like, do you think you're Kanye's muse?" And you probably seen it. He's like, I was this other guy's muse when Uncut Gems. What? She says gems, but it's jams. And she's like, yeah, and then she talks real on work, and you're like, why is she talking like that? But yeah, she's a super artsy girl, and Kanye West dated her for a month. And the thing is, Kanye West was also dating a couple other girls before this girl.
Oh, okay.
But we're gonna be real about it. They were black girls, and the people didn't care. And then he started dating a white woman.
Suddenly, all the world has to burn, right?
Yep. Suddenly, now it's a white woman, and she's a very beautiful woman, by the way. Kanye West don't have bad taste in women, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, sure.
Off rip. and just it's ridiculous because you could tell he's only dating her. Like they're both like on rebound.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's just ridiculous of why this is this huge thing, and I just don't understand. Like, Liquid, let's just say if you were in this situation.
Right.
All right, you're Kanye West.
Damn it, this is the guy I didn't want to be.
Yeah, you're Mr. West, right? And let's just say you're with Kim, y'all broke up. How would you handle this situation?
The first thing I would do, I would start with taking my meds. All right, let's get that out the way. I would start by taking my meds. All right.
Yeah.
And stop running for president. God damn it. All right. Like,
just on basis? Has nothing to do with anything. Just stop running for president.
Just stop it, man.
Well, he's gonna buy the world, dog. You ever seen him, Joe Rogan?
Yes. And Joe Rogan just let him talk. Got it? Like, wow.
The thing is, he's crazy, but he's. You know, like a broken clock is right twice a day.
Yes.
And sometimes Kanye, like, he'll like, how much does the world cost? It has to cost something, and you're like, oh yeah, technically the world has to cost something.
Yeah,
but you don't think about the world costing something.
Right. But I feel like you could have like a 6 or 7 year old say the same thing, like how much does the world cost? You know what I'm saying? And just like, you get what I'm saying?
You're not wrong.
That's what I'm saying. So it's just like, I think he's acting like a child. Like he's like, so it's just like even children could come up with the same shit too. So I can't give him that much credit. I'm sorry. Dude, I'm sorry. I can't. Like, look, I like a lot of his music. I do.
Yeah.
Let me stop roasting here. Let's go back to it. You said I'm Kanye at this situation.
I'm Kanye. You're out there. Your ex-wife just out there getting dicked down.
I'm feeling all 808s and heartbreaks right now. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
How could you be so heartless? That's you.
Yeah, that's me. So the first thing I would do, I would keep that shit internal. Look, like first of all, and I'm not saying internal like, oh shit, I'm not gonna vent. No, I mean I'm not gonna. I don't put my shit out on social media. I wouldn't do that shit. Like, it just doesn't make it. It's not gonna do you any good. You end up looking stupid. He looks stupid right now. He does. Yeah. All right. If like I respect Pete for not saying anything. Like this man could double down and be like, bro, I'm giving your wife this dick right now. Like oh, by the way, your wife is on a flight coming right over there for this dick. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like here's the flight times. You know what I'm saying?
She can on a private jet to come see me. How you doing?
Right, exactly. And then tag at Mr. West. Where the hell?
Oh my god!
But he's being quiet about it. You know what I'm saying? Kanye, you know what I'm saying? You want to feel that type of way? Listen, if your marriage was already done. It's already in the shit. Because, like, in other words, you already knew it was going down south. So there's no point really saying anything. It's now time to move on. If anything that could have been repaired would have been repaired by now. If we're saying that before the Pete Davidson thing, within that last year, they were already in separate houses. Like, and I don't know if they did marriage counseling or anything like that. I don't know if they tried. Yeah, so. Even more reason to just let it go. Because if you tried marriage counseling and even that didn't work, you know what I'm saying, then chances are nothing's gonna work. You know now I'm not saying that marriage counseling is gonna fix everybody's marriage problems, but
you're working on your marriage problems.
Exactly, that's what I'm trying to say. And if let's say and who's this, like, again, this I don't know if this is true or anything. Let's say if it was Kim, let's say Kim just doesn't want to do it. She doesn't want to do it. Then like she's done. Yeah. Okay. Well then it's officially done because it takes two people to to have a relationship. So and that being said, if I was Kanye, all I would do is keep quiet and move the fuck on. Like you said, his repertoire of women. Outstanding. Yeah. Right? So let's continue. And I'm like, you know what? I've had this one woman for the longest time. You know, I loved her. Or maybe, who knows? He still loves her. She's the mother of my kids.
Yeah, I think he'll always I think, we'll never not say that because there's some men out there that are like, oh man, I regret ever talking to this, you know. Yeah. Some bitter men.
But the whole thing is just like, my whole thing is, just move on. That's what it comes out to. You know what? Your list was already grand before. Time to make it even grander with more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then even, you know, maybe it's time to prove you're not a dinosaur and get some younger. I don't know, dude.
Yeah, because I think the girl he's dating now, she like, I think she's in her late 20s or 30s, very pretty. I forgot.
Yeah, I'm not saying dating into an early 20s, but at least 30s. You know, if he's in his 40s, maybe 30s, I guess. I'm
like, you could just do the rich guy thing and fuck around with a bunch of 20-year-olds.
Yeah,
like,
you know, can.
It is what it is. Like, it's the double standard thing, but it's just the way the world works. Yeah. But to be fair, like, you know, Kim, she'll be all right. And Pete, bro, like, I want this man, like, because now Donda 2's been officially announced. And a lot of the thing is, he's coming out, he apparently has been documenting the last, like, 20 years of his career. Mm-hmm. And he has a Netflix special coming out. So people are like, is Kanye, is it out already?
Genius or some shit like that, I think it's called. Ani was watching it.
He would call this own shit.
And it's spelled Geen dash like YUS, Genius, some shit like that.
Oh, Kanye.
And it's like a trilogy. It's like 3 episodes if I'm not mistaken.
But so like people are like, is he just exploiting his relationship and his divorce and his relationship for money? And because to be fair, Kanye West, anytime there's something to promote, he is the best at it.
Makes sense. I can see that. Now, so here's the thing. All right. I'm gonna give a hot take. I don't know if this is a hot take or not.
Hot take?
I've mentioned this before to someone, and they said that because I don't know, I shouldn't be saying it. But I'm gonna say it now. Yeah. All right. Kim Kardashian.
Yes.
Got famous because of a sex tape.
Yes.
Now, did she want that sex tape to go out? Do you know or not?
No, she didn't. The mom was like, "Hold on, it's gonna come out regardless."
Oh, is that how it went down?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was a joke that no one works harder than Kris Kardashian. The devil works hard, Kris Kardashian works harder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, the whole thing is, this is how she got famous off of. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And now she's like this big deal. Yep. All right, which I don't think she should be. But whatever. This is I don't.
The market decides what.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not Mr. Market out here. Mm-hmm. So.
Mr. Market.
Yeah, Mr. Market.
It's Dr. Market to you.
So my whole thing is that like, so she got famous off of this, right?
Yep.
And so it's just like, is it wrong for Kanye to try to make money off of this?
Oh, that's a good question. Because the thing is, okay, she did get famous all of this, but there's other people who had sex tapes who came and went. Kim Kardashian now has been the Kardashians are American royalty.
Yes.
And people who like, it's funny because like, also best friend of the show, Ivan, hates it when I say this, but I'm like working to technically second generation Kardashian, aka Jenners, with the Jenners. And I was like, these kids are gonna once these kids hit teenager, then they take the reins. And like, this is like, they're essentially like, you know, there was the Kennedys like before in the early days. I'm like, the Kardashian and the Jenners. I'm like these people are these women are billionaires,
right?
And well, I think was it Kylie or Kendall? One of the two. I don't know which one's which, but one of them is like a legit billionaire, and she's like not even 25.
That's wild, dude.
And
well, but then again, a lot of that problem is us making stupid people rich. You know what I'm saying?
No, the thing.
I know they were already rich, but
yeah, the thing. Yeah. So I guess when it comes to that, it's just like, and another thing. But when it comes to like, is it wrong? You know, it's a dirty game we're in. You know, even us on our YouTube and stuff like that, we're playing the game. We do the clickbaity stuff. We do the things. So I
don't
get
compare me to Kanye, bro. Don't compare me to Kanye.
Bro, I'm comparing us to Kanye. All right, we're being, you know, like, you know, you got too many Urkels, not enough Winzows. I'm like, we're a little too Kanye, not enough Pete.
Oh, is that
right now, dog, you know, we're not keeping quiet. We're like, yo, we're gonna talk about Kanye messed it up.
Oh,
but
yeah.
The thing is, the only thing, and this is more on a serious tip.
Okay.
All right, guys, I'm gonna get a little real with you. I feel like I understand the game, but I feel like you're being an abusive ex-boyfriend right now. Like, you know, the guy that's still showing up at your house at 3 o'clock in the morning, drunk as shit. Baby, I want you back. I love you. I can be different.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like that's what he's going off, and then people are defending that kind of behavior.
That's the problem. That the defending of it, yes, that's a big problem. Like,
yeah.
He's got a lot of, like, the thing is he knows this.
Yeah.
He knows he's got a lot of people behind his back, you know? So why wouldn't he like, you're telling me he did this Avengers post or whatever the hell it was that he did that wasn't by design? Like, of course he knows, because that's exactly what that's how everybody else is seeing it. I was like, yo, pick your side.
Yes.
Pick your side. That's essentially what it comes down to.
People love making an enemy out of somebody.
No shit, dude. But look, I don't think he's wrong for it. I don't think he's wrong at all. Like
you don't?
No, not at all. If you want to now, because like, I don't see the person who's doing it as the problem. The problem is the people that are supporting it, the people that are interested in it, the people that are like, invested in it, like we were saying, the people that are picking sides, essentially. That being said, I'm on Kanye West's side. No, I'm kidding. But like those people, the ones that are just like buying into, like you said, he's documented his life, blah blah blah, and he's making money off of it. I mentioned Kim Kardashian, the sex tape, making money off of it, or at least getting fame off of it.
Yeah.
Same shit. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, it's his life. He can do whatever the hell he wants. It's the way that the people that support it, that throw the money at it, the people that actually essentially pay to see this kind of thing. Now, granted, it doesn't look like we pay for it like by watching it, but we are. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's time, and you're investing your time into it. Yeah. So it's just like, we're doing it right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He wants people to talk about it. This is what he wants, and so
we're giving exactly what Kanye wants.
Yes, this is exactly what he wants. I don't think he's wrong for it. I think the people who go out of their way to...
We're wrong for it.
Yeah, we're essentially the ones who are wrong for it. Because we're making it famous. We're making it a big deal.
The thing is, I'm not saying you're 100% wrong, but I'm gonna bring a counterpoint.
Okay.
Where I'm like, once you have that level of influence, because that's what he's doing with all this. He's using the influencer economy.
Right.
Now, just a quick TLDR to it, influencer economy is like, hey, enough people watch me and I can get them to buy or sell something. Because they're listening to me. All right, and that's what Kanye does with his own thing. He uses his influence, his currency, to dictate what's going to buy / sell. All right, but the thing is, once you hit that level... Don't you have a certain level of responsibility that comes with that thing? Or do you think it's like just it is what it is?
So, I think...
You get what I'm saying?
No, I get exactly what you're saying. Okay, how about this? Should you be responsible? You should. All right? But it's not illegal to do so.
It's not illegal.
You know what I'm saying?
We're talking about morality.
Yeah, exactly. It's all morality. So it's just like... I'm not gonna sit here and judge him because if I'm in his position, like we talked about here, I would keep it quiet. But that's because I don't like people knowing my business.
That is true.
But if that was gonna make me money, now granted he has all the money in the world, so I don't think he really.
He has cross generation wealth.
Yeah, like he'll be okay.
Even if his kids did nothing, they will be fine.
Yeah, with or without this, they're gonna be all right.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Technically, he makes more money than Kim Kardashian.
I can see it. I can believe that. Like, so I don't know. Morally, it's not right. No, it's not. But I don't think it's his life. He can do whatever the hell he wants, right? So that's why, I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. I can't say he's 100% wrong for doing it. That's the only thing.
Yeah, the thing is, it's my only drawback when I think about it on a serious tip, because the thing is, he's like letting the whole world know. Because to me, and maybe this is just being old school Spanish, but being a man, I'm like, you're letting everyone know that the person you were with is now getting dick the fuck down.
Yeah,
and you are the main person letting it be known. Because Kim's not saying anything. Pete's not saying anything about it. They're being mums the word. You're the one telling everyone, hey, she's fucking him right now. And now everyone's looking because it's you put Kardashian on the end of it. That means paparazzi just comes in droves.
Swooping in, baby.
And usually you have LA paparazzi. Now you have people in Staten Island like, hold on, a Kardashian is here?
Right.
Like, holy shit. So, it's just, my worrisome is that it's okaying very, very toxic behavior.
Yeah. Very, very much so. Yeah, it's very toxic. I agree that it's on
a serious tip. I'm sorry, I got real.
No, it's absolutely toxic behavior. Now the thing is their divorce final? Like, is it done yet? Like,
I don't know if it's final, but it's one you're separated, but you're not divorced.
See, and I feel like if it's not officially final, right? Then I mean, maybe neither side, Kanye nor Kim. Maybe they both need to keep their legs closed or their dicks in their pants until the shit's final.
I don't think you need paperwork. No, I'm going to give a little pushback on that one because it's like you don't need paperwork
to tell you that you're done.
To tell you you're done.
Yeah, I get you.
It's like how not going to name any names. It's like people that like are together for a long period of times that aren't married, but they're obviously going to be together for a long time. It's not the paper that defines a relationship. Right. So it's not a paper that defines the end of a relationship. I am a firm believer in that.
Okay. So that makes sense.
Yeah. So, but, I don't know. That's the only, like, it's one of these things I'm like, oh, this should be fun. And then you realize people are like, yeah, bro, she's fucked up. And da-da-da. And I'm like, oh, fuck. Like, it's making people, like, giving the excuse, like, she's the bad person. And I've had conversations where, like, men demonize women. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, for not doing anything, just because she's not doing the thing you want her to do. And I'm like, fuck. Like, it became a fun thing, like as before, calling fucking Kanye a cuck and joking around. And then once you start thinking about it, like even in conversation right now, thinking about it, I'm like, fuck, it is like, it's okaying this behavior that I have a problem with. Because Pete's not doing anything, and I don't think this is going to be serious. I just think she wants some good dick. She wants some good, consistent dick. And like Kanye West is out there. You don't think he's out here fucking? He's fucking right now. Without a doubt, he might be fucking as of recording, but no one gives a shit about that. Right. Everyone cares about Kanye or Kim getting plowed out by Pete.
I think it's
it's a double standard.
Right. And I get what you're saying here. Now it's up to the individual. Like, because I feel like if you are picking a side. If you're here like, oh yeah, Kim's wrong for that, blah blah blah. Like, no, you're kind of stupid for thinking that way. Like, because I feel like you shouldn't. Like, this is not. I know Kanye wants you to pick sides. Yeah. You shouldn't pick sides. No. You could watch this from afar. I think it's okay with us making fun of it. I'm okay with making fun of it.
Oh yeah, we can make fun of it. But I'm just saying, like, you know.
I get what you're saying. I think the problem because we talked about how. When you're an influencer, you have a certain responsibility.
Especially at the level he's at. Like right now, we have like 80 subscribers as of recording. Like, you know, we're you know, small fish. You know, we're getting bigger by but we're not Kanye West 20 years spotlight. Every time we say something happens. I think like once you have a certain level of influence, like you have there's the responsibility that comes with it. Maybe that's just me. Mm-hmm. Maybe, but that's what I honestly believe.
Like, I feel like everyone should just live their own life, do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? If you're not if you're not hurting anybody.
But okay. Sorry. Finish your point. I'm sorry.
Now, like if you're not doing anything illegal or hurting anybody, which I'm sure they are. Like I would say, Kanye is hurting. Not him hurting, but he's hurting like Kim, I would imagine, mentally, or who knows? I don't know. Maybe she doesn't give a shit. I have no idea. Right? You know, do what you want. You know, but as far as the influence part of it, I think it's up to the individual who's following, the follower, the person watching. Ultimately, it's their decision. You know, and if they choose to pick a side, then that's just, I don't know. Like, I can't, like, if Kanye West sits here and says, "Yo, go rob a bank," and everybody rob a bank, like the fact that it would be his fault, I think it's an issue in itself, right? Like
ooh, we don't have enough time to talk about that, but I disagree.
But, man, I don't know, because it's just like,
because the thing is, people do follow.
Yes, that's therein lies the problem.
That's not a problem. That's a reality. There's always people that look to other people's for assistance and help and leadership. That's human thing. That's pack mentality.
I don't know, dude. The way your assistance and help and leadership sounds way different than following. That sounds a whole different than following.
I think you're talking about the same thing from 2 points of view.
Maybe.
But yet again, like we're coming up to time, and I'm like, we can talk about it if you want to. We can just extend the episode and whatever. But I'm just letting you know, because like you're saying following, but you don't have a problem saying leader. To be a leader, someone has to follow. These are two sides of the same coin.
So you're saying you can't lead yourself? I refuse to follow someone. I'm leading my own path.
You are leading your own path, but when you start leading, people start following.
That's the people's fault.
Is it a fault?
If I didn't ask for it?
No leader ever asks to be a leader, and the people that do probably aren't good leaders.
The ones who asked me, yeah, no, I agree with that 100%, absolutely.
So when it comes to like the economy of leadership, it's saying like, hey, I'm gonna set my own, but people tend to like it, and then people start following. Like usually, leadership is thrusted upon people.
Right. No, that much I know. I agree with you. Sure.
Yeah. So to be like the problem with following, I'm like, it's just people always look to that. It's even like and anyone who has like, oh, I don't follow anyone. I'm like, you've never been a new person at your job. Yeah. You've never like, hey, bro, I need some help, and you like a guy's got your back. He's rock solid. He's there to help you, but and you kind of follow him.
That's a little different though.
How is it different?
Because you're talking about a job, something that you kind of have to like. You're not gonna know a job from day one. I gotta learn a job, right?
Yeah, but I'm using an example as like something like a Johnny Everyman. Yeah, I'm using something that like the audience member could get.
No, I get what you're saying. But I just feel like again now that's in itself like using that analogy is kind of like I don't know when you start speaking about morality, you start getting that little gray area. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it is a gray area, but we're hanging out.
I get it.
Yeah, and I get it when it comes to leaders and followers, but like people say followers like it's a negative thing. I'm like, to some leaders has to be someone to follow. It's just the fact of the situation. It like and like people use following in a degrading term, and it's not like, you know, like not everyone can be a leader. Not people aren't built to be a leader. Sometimes people just don't have the bandwidth. Sometimes someone's like, yo, he's a number 2 guy. Like he's your right hand, and you take care of your right hand, obviously.
Yeah, sure.
You know, but it's not like it's not a negative. There's a negative context to that, and I feel like it's undeserving because the like follower makes it sound like you're a drone. You have no opinions and stuff like that. No, but the thing is, when you're a follower, you look to those who you ideally want to be, and that's the thing with Kanye. Kanye has been very successful for the last coming up, if not over 20 years.
Yeah,
he's been a master in his field. He's branched out to other fields like fashion and has broken in. And people see the wealth, the glamour, the women, the popularity, and they're like, who? Like, oh man, I would love to be that. And especially when you like, and this might be getting a little too much, and we're over time, and I'm sorry, but I'm like, when you start thinking about like the world, the way the world is built, and especially the way I'm gonna say men deal with success, like, oh man, that is 100% what everyone deems successful. To be the number 1 in your field, to be able to support, provide, and basically just win. And so when Kanye says something, there's a weight behind it. And I know I kind of went on a tangent. I'm sorry.
No. I think it's great. I think it's a great tangent. I mean, you just for the sake of time, I'm sure I'll end it soon here.
No, say your last piece and then we'll call it. Like, say your piece and we'll.
Well, I was gonna say like I get what you're saying. Like, yes, he you know when he says something, there's a weight behind it here, but like you said, when you mentioned success and what they see, you know, I would hope that someone who sees that as success, what you described, can turn around and look back at what he's doing right now and know the difference between the fact that this is not really what got him the wealth, the women, the cars, the leader in your your career, whatever you want to call it. So I don't know. I just feel like that people should be smart enough to figure that out. That there's a difference between the two. This is not one of them.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think that's a great counterpoint to what I just said. Not as long-winded, so I appreciate that. That was nice to get to the point. Yeah, sorry guys, it ran a little. Me and Lincoln, you know, we finished our first cup. We finished our first. You know, they say whiskey easy drink. Apparently, it brings up good conversation. Well,
great conversation.
Yep. Well, guys, remember Kanye West is a cuck. Pete Davis, real hero. His comedy special's coming out. Actually, I don't know. No. I made that up. But I would watch the shit out of that.
Same here.
All right. And then, by the way, this episode is sponsored by Justin. Just remember, update your driver. Kanye's trash. And this has been an extra episode of the Microtransaction.